Is there anybody out there right now that isn't trying to do some kind of Squid Games coverage out there, irrespective of what industry they're in? I swear I'm seeing gardeners trying to do Squid Games coverage. Doesn't matter what industry people are in, everybody's doing some kind of Squid Game thing to try and get some easy views on some of that trend in magic. And there's no exception here, so we're going to do our top list of games like Squid Games you can play anytime, right now. Let's do it shamelessly. So let's just pretend for a moment that you don't do internet and you have no idea what Squid Games is. Imagine a Netflix show where you're broke as and someone offers you $38 million to play a bunch of kid games, except for the kid games kill you. You've got Squid Games. And so we'll be looking at games that match the concept of team-based and solo elimination style games. They won't all match the tone of Squid Games, but they will match the concept and feel. So let's begin. Game 1 is Fusion Frenzy. It contains 6 arenas, has more than 45 games. You can play with up to 3 people, including bots, and it's available on Game Pass. It's a classic. It's one of the first that I remember of the party game elimination game style, and it's great fun. Definitely worthy of being on the list. Check it out. Our Squid Games like game number 2 is Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. You can take up to 60 players online, even if you don't have 60 friends. Essentially, you are playing what would be the real-life equivalent of Takeshi's Castle in video game form. It's great fun. It's available on multiple platforms. There's a whole bunch of goofy costumes, and you can relate greatly if you can't balance yourself as well. Game number 3 for our Squids-like game and experience, although again very different in tone, is Super Mario Party and the upcoming Mario Party Superstars, which is coming up on the 29th of this month, I believe. Again, similar concept, try and collect all the stars, beat up all your friends and family. Super Mario Party obviously is a staple of this kind of experience, and Superstars will have online as well, so you can play with people who you don't know that you can have no incentive not to not like, or should that be plenty of incentive to not like, you know what I mean. In number 4 of our Squid Games list, Gang Beasts. I haven't played this one personally, but just looking at the trailer, it looks hilarious. It looks like what would happen if you got Jelly Baby Men or the dudes from Fall Guys to actually physically fight in like action movie sequences from a Tom Cruise set. Yeah, that's Gang Beasts. Okay, our 5th game on the Squid Games like games list is the Danganronpa series. Specifically, Be-Free Killing Harmony. Now, you probably want to make sure that you're into visual novels. There's some gameplay elements in the latest one as well, but this series is great if you want to have a game that fits the atmosphere of Squid Games and allows you to do it in a single-player environment where you don't need friends or bots or strangers jumping in. There's not too many games that I can think of that offers that as a single-player experience, but this is one of the series that you can depend on for that. So it's worth checking out, especially if you like the idea of a more narrative-driven Squid Games game-like experience. Different time, different day, but I'd feel remiss without adding this one because after recording the original video on 20th of October, there was a new game that was released called Crab Game. And I guess you can guess what it's based on. Yes, it is based on Squid Game. Perfect for our list. It's probably the closest thing you'll find to the Squid Game experience at the moment. It's been hacked together pretty quickly. It's got some issues such as kids getting overly excited about being on the potentially on the internet or in streams or something. I don't know what's going on there. Connection things here and there. Various problems. Person's hacked it together really quickly to take advantage of the whole Squid Game craze. It has the red light, green light game. It has the glass jump-in joy game. It has a few of them in there, so why not? Yeah, this is a good option for you if you don't mind a freebie that is a little bit rough around the crab edges. Alright, so our list wouldn't really be anywhere near complete if we didn't mention a few other options here. More obvious, I would say, if you want the kind of Squid Games experience, is the very now famous Among Us. And if you want something a little bit different, maybe you're burned out on Among Us, but you want a similar experience, you might want to try out Goose Goose Duck, which seems to be more of an elaborate version of Among Us. Alongside that, you also have Roblox Squid Games, which is basically games that people have created around the concept in the Roblox system. And then there's also Minecraft Squid Games, which is a similar idea where people have modded the game to give you an experience that's similar to the series. A couple of special mentions as well. There's a Battle Block Theater, which might be worth checking out, as well as Hello Neighbor series. And then more kind of obvious classic shoot each other in the face while building a conservatory type experiences are the things like the Fortnite, Apex Legends, COD Warzone, and then maybe less obvious but more difficult if you don't have the hardware for it. It's not really easily to buy, but a more kind of narrative experience again that would be good for this kind of experience would be probably the Saw series. but it's hard to get legally, and therefore it's kind of as a special mention. Now I know I've probably missed a couple of games that you feel should be in the list, and if that's the case, then share them below. Do you agree with the list? Do you have a better list? Do you even like Squid Games? Do you know what Squid Games is? Do you even care? I don't know. Let us know. Leave the like and all that stuff. Subscribe if you want more like this, and click one of the videos on the screen because they're all equally as awesome as this one.